Did Jesus have any siblings, or was he an only child? It's a question that has long puzzled biblical scholars and laypeople alike. While some believe that Jesus was an only child, others argue that he had siblings, including a younger brother named James. So, what's the truth? Let's start with the argument for Jesus being an only child. The Bible mentions Jesus' mother, Mary, and his father, Joseph, but it doesn't specifically mention any siblings. Some scholars argue that this is evidence that Jesus was an only child. In addition, Mary is often referred to as the Virgin Mary, which suggests that she only gave birth to one child, Jesus. However, there are also passages in the Bible that suggest that Jesus did have siblings. For example, in Mark 6 verse 3, Jesus is referred to as the son of Mary and brother of James, Joses, Judas, and Simon. This passage seems to suggest that Jesus had at least 4 brothers. In addition, there are other passages in the Bible that mention Jesus' siblings, including Matthew 13 verses 55 to 56 and John 7 verses 3 to 5. So, which is it? Was Jesus an only child, or did he have siblings? The truth is that we may never know for sure. Some scholars argue that the passages that mention Jesus' siblings are mistranslated or misinterpreted. Others argue that the passages are accurate and that Jesus did, in fact, have siblings. Regardless of whether or not Jesus had siblings, his life and teachings continue to have a profound impact on millions of people around the world. As the central figure of Christianity, Jesus' message of love, compassion, and forgiveness continues to inspire and challenge people of all faiths. In conclusion, the question of whether or not Jesus had siblings is one that may never be definitively answered. While there is evidence to support both arguments, ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide what they believe based on their interpretation of the Bible and other historical records. Regardless of the answer, Jesus' life and teachings continue to be a source of inspiration and guidance for people around the world.